I do not know. Okay, alright, gonna pop the chat out. Bitrate. Bitrate is saying it's pretty good. Pop out chat. Minimize that, I don't care. And my laptop is getting quite fucking loud again. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready though. So yeah, I have been watching the VODs, as they call it, and my last two videos sound quality has been the audio mix has not been the best. Both times for different reasons it has not been the best. So yeah, I've been watching my VODs, like trying to figure out the sound. I'm like, how do you guys sit through that shit, huh? No one has been saying. But anyways, I think this volume is pretty good. I hope I will do some research on it tomorrow, I promise. But I'm happy to be back playing this game. We are near the climax. From what I can remember, I think the situation is that we are fucked. I think Archer just walked in with his puffer jacket and his fucking $30 hair dye, and Saber has made some. That shit was kind of hype actually. Like Shiro basically laid his ideology out on the floor. Kotomine did something, forced him to go back through all his memories of what happened 10 years ago, and he emerged a stronger man. And Saber finally like, yo, you know what, Shiro, you actually make a lot of sense. I'm gonna give up. There can be no more regrets, you know? Shiro finally gets through to Saber. That shit was so fucking cool. But anyways, let us continue. By the way, my next game is going to be Umaneko. Apparently that game is like 100 hours. If I try to narrate, I call what I do narrating. If I try to get through that game, I may die. Or I would train my throat. Pause. But we'll see. Okay, so what the fuck happened? Let's go back one page. Oh yeah, Kotomine, I remember. Yeah, this guy's a fucking asshole. Yep, so as it turned out, the Holy Grail is just a nuclear bomb. Like, the way it goes about granting a wish is just by killing. I only wished for what resulted. I had no such designs on the process by which it happened. I merely desired that everyone be gone from that place. I will be working on some different voices as well, because everyone sounds the same. You, on the other hand, seem to be lacking in imagination. Grant wishes, certainly, but how will a wish be granted? Did you expect the world to change instantly? So Kotomine was responsible for the fire. What the fuck? Let me zoom in real quick. What the fuck? Full screen projector. Come on. Full screen. Yes. Oh, perfect. Saber, I see you much clearer now. And I don't see myself anymore, which is good. So fucking self-conscious. I do not know what the original Holy Grail might have been, but this one is merely concentrated power. Look at his smug-ass fucking smile telling you that, yo, this thing you're fighting for, all it can do is kill. It is incapable of calculations or corrections. It is simply a power source. Think of it like a weapon. If the one who possesses it wishes for riches, wow, it will kill all around them, thus granting its possessors their riches, their wish. That is so fucking lame, dude. Do you understand? It is a defective vessel that can only grant wishes through destruction. Saber, you are looking beautiful as always. What? That is not what was promised. The Grail is supposed to grant any wish to the one who possesses it. And so it does. The Grail's methodology, though, is brutally practical, I dare say. Fucking Reddit. Sometimes, for one to live, another must die. Such equivalent exchange can be found all over the world. A miracle requires a means by which to make itself possible. A wish does not come true if no one is concerned about things like equity. Oh, sorry. A wish does not come true if one is concerned about things like equity. To enact such a paradigm shift would require the sacking of that which is lesser, and alteration via the most efficient method. I can only imagine what Saber must feel. If what Kotomine says is true, this is not the grail she wanted. It's merely power to fuel the possessor's wish. It grants its owner's wish at the cost of everything else. Is that why Kiritsugu destroyed it? Made Saber destroy it? So maybe Kiritsugu is a good guy. Maybe. So that is the true face of this supposedly omnipotent power. Then, the Grail. It is a tainted vessel that destroys all but its bearer. You will understand once you lay eyes upon it. It is truly a curse-given form. And that is a delight to my ears. To touch the Holy Grail is a dream for a man of the cloth such as myself. But this Grail would kill everything and everyone. To hold such power in my hands would be a dream come true. Okay, so he's straight up evil. He's straight up evil. The priest laughs. This time it's not for show. He laughs in pure delight. It makes me realize this is a man entirely without humanity. More than anyone else, he absolutely cannot get the Grail. Farewell, Zen. Hold up. We're not going down so easily. See to this garbage. Lancer, kill the boy. Archer, defeat Saber. You go left, I go right. Fuck you, bro. Now we are kind of fucked here. The priest turns on his heel and ascends the stairs. All that remains are me, who can barely move from my injuries, Kotomine's 2 servants, and Saber, standing ready to guard me, glaring at our enemies. I still put my money on Saber. Not because I'm expecting like some sort of a plot armor or some shit. 2 servants versus 1, closed doors, confined space. I still think Saber has a chance. A tense moment passes. We need to beat Gilgamesh and Lancer if we're going to have any hope of getting back to the surface. But I don't care about defeating them. If we could regroup somehow, maybe, but... Shiro. Saber's voice is quiet, but her eyes never leave the enemy. I know I am asking much of you, but stay by my side at all costs. She grips my hand firmly in her own. I can tell she's ready to go at any moment. Alright, I'll do my best to follow you, so don't worry about me. I nod back. I can barely walk. Shiro, you've tanked worse. You can do this. We both understand just how bad this is. I think they're like the ultimate bond, when you know you're both fucked but you're still staying together. I think they're gonna make it out. But Saber is telling me she will do everything she can to get me through this. What can I do but agree? I have full What the fuck? Oh, she's talking to me. I have full confidence in you. Her voice is quiet but firm. Now. At that moment, she lets go of my hands to charge ahead. Both shadows react to her in an instant. What? Saber and I are struck dumb. What just happened? Oh shit! What the fuck? Lancer jerks his spear off course away from me and straight for Gilgamesh, who bats the attack aside with a longsword as if he'd expected it. Bro, Lancer is Lancer siding with us? I might be getting too ahead of myself. Bro, now Lancer is actually funny as fuck. Okay, I take back everything I said in the past. I flip-flopped a lot, but definitively Lancer is the GOAT. No, he's not the GOAT, but he's cool as fuck. Ah, missed. My bad. Ah, your accuracy certainly leaves something to be desired. Both men withdraw, unhurried and unconcerned. Let me remind you, the Mongrel is yours, Saber is mine to deal with, right? My bad, but I don't really care anymore. He didn't give the order with a command spell, so he can choke for all I care. As he says this, Lancer turns to face Gilgamesh, almost as if protecting us. Almost. What? Lancer, you... If you're gonna say something stupid, save your breath. This isn't me helping you. I'm just sticking to my own code. Interesting. Ku Cullen. Lancer levels his spear at Gilgamesh. His intent is clear. He actually does mean to let us go. Honestly, I've had it up to here with him anyway. I'm not doing what he says anymore. I'm cutting Kotomine off right here. Okay, I'm getting worried for him because Gilgamesh has the treasury. And Lancer is OP as fuck. Lancer, I would put at archer level. Like I don't know how to power scale. I'm not a power scaler. But Lancer is very fucking capable. Like I've been roasting him because you know he was an enemy. But now that he's on our side, like yo, I'll admit he's quite capable. Master Kirei Kotomine. Master Kirei Kotomine. This guy is a pot of greed, bro. But I wonder what his own code is. You're breaking your contract with him. So you're willing to be eliminated here and now, even with the Grail in reach? I'm nothing like you. I couldn't give less of a shit about having a second life or whatever. No hero worth a damn would care that much for such a thing. Okay, so Ireland's Child of Light is the GOAT. We've got no attachments to this world. Heroes only care about promises left unfulfilled. That's Saber. That was Saber. Not that I expect a greedy jackass like you to understand that. Is that so? Naruhodo. One who experienced such a radiant end must speak thusly. And I suppose this betrayal is owed to a hero's pride as well. You certainly chose a difficult code to live up to, Lancer. The air behind Gilgamesh warps. Here it comes. Weapons appear out of nowhere in the space behind him. If Lancer can... Oh no. Imagine when he tells us the Lancer and he just like changes his mind. Lancer. He possesses the originals of noble phantasms. He is the king of heroes, the man whose story is the oldest ever recorded. Even you cannot defeat him. Damn, a guy who destroyed his own country to do whatever the hell he wanted. No wonder he's so full of it. Lancer. Lancer, this is no time for bravado. Oh, shut it. You ain't the boss of me. Me defending you here isn't the same as me siding with you. I love you, man. Man, this is why I can't stand you chivalrous types. I love Ireland. In his own way, Lancer's urging Saber to run. Oh my fucking god, he's actually so cool. He's actually so fucking cool. I was so wrong about you. I love the Celtic myth. Saber hangs her head for a moment. Then farewell. I will return the favor if I can. Taking my hand, she makes for the stairs. Lancer, my god. Get fucked, Gilgamesh. Oh darn, it seems I let him go. Gilgamesh just watches us, making no move to follow. Eh? Wasn't Saber yours? Kukalang is so fucking cool, man. Frankly, the command I was given did not suit me. Had you not done as you have here, I might have done so in your stead. We make it up the stairs. Saber must still be worried about how I'm doing, as we don't move very fast. The pain, on the other hand, doesn't much care how slowly we're moving, as it doesn't dull in the slightest. The rising tension and sense of impending violence grows. Was that? You wanted to let Saber go? Of course. I had no intention of killing her. She's mine. However, I suppose I can't wait about idly if I want the grail. I need but one more servant to die for a complete ritual. Lancer, you the GOAT. Can you? He is the fastest servant. Maybe these won't even touch him? A multitude of swords appear in the darkened basement. The Golden Knight smirks. He's such a bitch, man. This was why he was ready for Lancer's surprise attack. Lancer wasn't the only one planning to turn on his would-be ally. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. So you planned this from the get-go. Did you not hear me? We are, I suppose, of like mind in the situation. I offer my acknowledgement, Kukale. You have scripted the most pleasant of circumstances. The two come together. We make it out just before I see the initial volley. Bro, rest. Nah, I was about to say rest in peace, but that's a bit too presumptuous. Ugh. I stop. I make it out of the church, but my body tells me it's reached its limit. Shiro, let us rest here. Your body will not last like this. I think you guys should go maybe a couple feet further before, but I don't know. Yeah. I hate that I'm causing you so much trouble. I lean away from Saber's shoulders and sit on the grass. Ugh. My chest wound is still there. It stopped bleeding, but there's still a gaping hole in my chest. I feel sick. The pain might be gone, but I've still got a hole right through me. Just looking at it makes me sick to my stomach. More than that, I can't believe I'm still alive. Oh, Saber, you're so close. Shiro, please show me your wound. Oh, okay. She's worried. Please excuse me. It may hurt a bit, but please bear with me. Saber's fingers trail over my chest. Yo, are we about to get it on like... And then, I don't know what she's thinking, but Saber places her hand on my chest and lets it sink into my body. I wonder if in the original VN, like, this was like a sex scene. Because from what I hear, Kino Kunasu wrote this story, but the guys he was working with, the artist Takoichi, who like did all the art, who is amazing. Like I'm not trying to say anything bad about the team because I think they're all legends. I think the people around them said, hey, you know, there's the current marketscape, like if we don't have any if we don't have any like mature, if we don't have any crazy graphic sex, it's not gonna do well. So they kind of like ham-fisted it in. So I wonder if this was a place. I'm thinking it might have been because it'd be so like out of place. So maybe, who knows? What the? My entire body jerks and bucks in response. Saber's hand is relentless, moving around inside me. My God. Idiot, what are you? She's touching my organs with her bare hands. How could that not be blindingly painful? It should hurt, but... Huh? There's absolutely no pain. In fact, everywhere Saber touches, it feels like the pain is fading. These two are stronger the closer they are. Wow. I am done, Shiro. I have replenished the sheath's magical energy. Your wound should heal in half a day. She draws her hand from my chest, looking relieved. Sheath? I have no idea what she's talking about. Saber, what do you mean by sheath? You mentioned it before, but are you talking about your sheath? Saber's sheath. It has to be Excalibur's sheath. Invisible air isn't her sheath. The legendary sheath of Excalibur. Bro, I feel like I'm mispronouncing the word sheath. The legendary sheath of Excalibur is a noble phantasm that makes its possessor immortal. But she doesn't have it. King Arthur died in the Battle of Camelon because the sheath was lost. So there's no way Saber has Excalibur's sheath right now. Dude, we are the sheath, man. Whoa. Yes, my sheath is inside your body. Not realizing that until last night is my failure. Inside me? That sounds kind of absurd. Do you really think so? It's actually quite simple, really. You summoned me. It was foolish to think you were able to do that by sheer coincidence. Oh, wow. Dude, when the game first started, I thought Shiro had managed to summon Saber because he was in the shed, and I saw like Kiritsugu, must have left like a ritual circle in the shed, and Shiro's 10 years of practicing every night was every day slowly pouring energy into the seal. So the day Lancer locked him into the shed, all that magical energy was used, and that's how Saber was summoned. But I guess they did not need a ritual circle, they just needed the artifact. I guess this artifact was so closely tied to the heroic spirit that just the artifact was needed. To summon a heroic spirit, one must possess a symbol that has some connection to that heroic spirit. As you had no knowledge of being master, nor any experience as a mage, you must have had some sort of connection to me. How the fuck did the sheath go from England to inside Shiro? That is where my sheath, the lost sheath of Excalibur, comes in. Well, that might be true, but why is something like that inside me? Pause. What the fuck? I expect that was Kiritsugu's doing. Oh. In the previous war, Kiritsugu Emiya summoned me using Excalibur's sheath as a catalyst. As the sheath is a noble phantasm that heals the possessor's wounds, Kiritsugu must have determined that it would be advantageous to hold on to it rather than return it to me. I am already able to heal myself, which makes it difficult to kill me. Allowing the master, who is more vulnerable, to hold the sheath would increase his chances of winning the war. So my old man survived the war pretty much the same way as I've been surviving. Most likely, yes. And when the war was over and I disappeared, oh shit. Kiritsugu was wandering through the fiery ruins and found a dying child. He did not have any healing powers, and it was probably too late anyways. And so, he saw only one method to save the child. My hand goes to my chest. On that day 10 years ago, I accepted death as I was looking up at that sky. My whole body was burned. Maybe I really was little more than cinders. So when Kiritsugu found the kid that was barely alive, he had to rely on the one thing he had with him. The sacred sword's sheath, said to protect the possessor's life. By implanting the sheath in me, he saved the child who was on the verge of death, That's why he's a fucking tank. So you're saying, yes, it has been disassembled and lacks its original shape, but your body does contain the sheaths. That is the source of your healing abilities. But I almost died when Lancer stabbed me at school and... That's right. Someone saved me then. You don't remember? By the time I came to, there was nobody there. Just a piece of rock lying next to me. I felt that was really important, so I brought it home. I wonder if it's still there. This is interesting. I wonder if people whose favorite route is Unlimited Blade works. I wonder if their favorite ship was Rin Tosaka. And I wonder if this is like a really big moment in that route where Shiro realizes it was Rin that saved him. Because I bet that would have brought them, much closer. But in this route, I don't think Shiro even knows it was Rin. That is before you and I formed a contract. Yeah, okay, so that wasn't the sheath. Somebody saved you. And I really hope you figure out who it is. The sheath is my noble phantasm. Until I manifested and infused it with magical energy, it would not function as a noble phantasm. Until you formed a contract with me, you would not have the power of immortality. Oh, did Rin unknowingly do this? Though, as long as it has even a little magical energy within it, it may be able to protect the possessor's life. But it would be weak. To save a human being on the verge of death, it must have been necessary to integrate the sheath into your body. I see. Sorry, Saber. I feel bad for using your sheath for myself. He's so kind. She doesn't mind. My God. What are you talking about? You are my master. It is quite natural for you to use what is mine. Oh. Besides, I was happy when I learned the truth. Even though I could not save anyone from that disaster, my sheath still saved your life. Her smile is so bright, I can't help but look away. My God, after all this, you're still so shy. Shiro, does your wound hurt? No, that's not it. It's fine, don't worry about it. You did nothing wrong. I cover my blushing face and fall silent. This is so embarrassing. Not speaking means no pain, but this is really awkward. I'm not sure how much time passed. Yo, Lancer is like giving his life to... Can you guys get the hell out? Just as I start to calm down, Saber speaks quietly. Oh shit! Kiritsugu was correct. So, he did not betray me. Her voice is heavy with regret. Saber? I should never have sought that Holy Grail. Sorry. No, I never needed the Holy Grail from the beginning. Kiritsugu must have realized that. It sounds more like a confession. Saber is making an apology to someone she can't apologize to. Not anymore. Kiritsugu redeemed. She reflects on herself as a way of saying goodbye to the feeling she held for so long. Even if she doesn't say it in so many words, I understand just by being beside her. My God. I've never seen this art before. Altria sought the Holy Grail. A lonely king who had no choice but to believe that, without the Holy Grail, she could not avoid ruin. If only she'd wished to redo everything from the moment she drew the sword from the stone. Saber, that's... I knew all along. I knew I could not just redo everything. I knew that, but I kept lying to myself. But that ends here. Her long battle can now really... Thank you, Shiro. With your help, I now know the path I must take. Whoa. Yes, the Holy Grail and I are just dreams that should not exist. Saber should exist, but still, she mumbles about wanting to be forgiven. She should never have wished for what she did, and in all that time, she never been able to fulfill it. The weakness was only a fleeting dream. How should I feel right now? What she says is beautiful. Her decision is dignified and proud, just like her. She takes pride in her past now and accepts the end that awaits her. And now she has decided to follow the promise she made until the very end. She doesn't even need to tell me what that means. She will never waver again, and she is more beautiful than ever. In the dark of that night, in the moment I met her under the moonlight and admired her appearance, I loved her from the very beginning. Then, regardless of what awaits ahead, there's only one thing to be done. Saber, let's destroy the Holy Grail. I cut away any lingering attachment. I banish my selfishness and say what has to be done. Hold up. What the? It says this chapter leads to a choice, but we were not presented with any choice. Does that mean, based on our past actions, we were already locked in to gaining, I don't know what you call it, like love points with Saber? Okay, who knows? Oh, never mind. That's not the... Yeah, I don't really know what these symbols mean, like social links or some shit. That's not exactly like the gaining affection points. This is something else. I think it may be a super important decision lies ahead. Anyways. Yes, I knew you would come to that conclusion, Master. Saber nods reassuringly. I can't smile back at her right now. I'm trying my best to suppress my feelings for her and convince myself that this is the right thing to do. Cause this will, oh my god, this will make Saber disappear. I'm sure that someday, I'll be proud she trusted me with this decision. I stand up. Now that's settled, we can't just rest here forever. We know what must be done, and our enemy is clear. No more detours. Today, we put an end to this battle. Are we going home? Alright. I managed to make it home, leaning on Saber's shoulder. The wound in my chest hasn't completely healed. According to Saber, I need to lie still for a few hours. I bite my lip. I curse my body for refusing to listen to me, even though I know what I need to do now. Shiro, are you thinking of doing something rash? No, I wasn't thinking about anything. Bro, you can't lie to her, bro. I will be very angry if you do something reckless. This is how couples should communicate. You must not fight until your wounds have fully healed. This will be our final battle, so we must both be at our very best. Yeah, we're better off preparing ourselves than getting impatient. So how are we gonna break this to Rin? What if Rin hears about this and she like betrays us because she wants the Holy Grail? I'm thinking about where Kotomine went. About how to defeat Gilgamesh. There's just so much we need to consider. For now though, we need to rest and wait until night. At that moment, my mind freezes. There's nobody inside. Okay, what the fuck? The house feels different. Ilya and Rin. Oh my god, don't tell me this is where Kotomine went. Mingled with the smell of something burning, I can just pick out the strong scent of blood. I run. I ignore my chest wound. I run to shake off the chill running down my back. I run through the corridor, turn a corner, and pass through the familiar curtain that divides one room of the house from another. If Ilya is dead, I swear to God, the scene that greets me is anything but familiar. Tosaka. My voice trembles. I don't know what happened. All I know is that Tosaka is looking at me, breathing weakly. Oh, fuck. You're finally home. You're so late. I was about to go to sleep. Dummy. What the hell is she saying? It looks like she's really struggling even to speak, but she tries to make conversation like nothing's wrong. Can we heal her? Can we please heal her? What? Don't talk, you idiot. Damn, we need to stop the bleeding. Saber, get some towels and a wash basin with warm water from the bathroom. Saber nods and turns to run to the bathroom. Bandages. I need bandages and some styptic. I don't need styptic will be enough for this. Damn it. I need a doctor. I need to call a doctor to treat her. I panic as I pull out the first aid kit. It's fine. I already treated myself. I don't need a doctor. There's something more important you need to do first. Huh? Tosaka is panting, but she looks straight at me. Tosaka. I don't know what the hell she's trying to say. I'm confused, but I just nod to listen to what she has to say. Are you sure you're going to be okay? Dude, please don't die. Please don't. This better not be like she knows she's about to die, so she's like putting on the front. Bro, are you sure you're going to be okay? There's so much blood. Dude, please don't be lying, bro. Please don't be a hero. It's fine. I can stop my own bleeding. My God. I can't believe I even saw you would betray us. But more importantly, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be taking care of her, but I couldn't protect Ilya. Huh? I finally put two and two together. Tosaka wounded, the living room in disarray, and Ilya gone. Did Kotomine come here? She nods. He's the only enemy left, so there wasn't much point in asking. But Saber and I were the only ones who knew Kotomine was our enemy. It must have been a shock for Tosaka. The seventh master is her teacher and guardian. Don't apologize. Even you wouldn't have been able to do anything in an ambush. I know that. Whatever you said, you always trusted Kotomine. So Kotomine is gonna be burning in hell. Because he straight up walked into this house a guest. So we are gonna make sure he dies 1,000 deaths, bro. I suppose. Honestly, I underestimated him. I guess I got a little cocky, thinking I could do everything on my own. She coughs up blood. Crap. I can't let her keep talking. Let's talk later. Just don't move. We'll get you treated, then you can rest up. Please. Yeah, that's good. But before that, I think I need to tell you something. Shiro, this is the last advice I have for you, so listen good. That's ominous, but I just nod. This is serious, especially if she's so insistent on telling me, even as wounded as she is. I couldn't stop her from speaking up now, even if I wanted to. Thinking back, it was Rin who said that Ilya would get weaker as the ritual progressed, so I think Rin knew much earlier than we do. First, Kotome's objective was Ilya. He must have known from the very beginning she would be the vessel for the Holy Grail. What? Ilya's the Holy Grail? Her heart. Wait. Her heart, to be precise. Mages are humans with magic circuits, but Ilya's a human made from magic circuits. Don't tell me there's no way to avoid losing Ilya. As soon as there's only one servant left, she'll become the vessel that summons the Holy Grail. Then Kotome's taken Ilya to... Bro, my hands are fucking sweating. Yeah, he took her away, but if Saber's still around, the path won't open. So I don't think Kotomene will harm Ilya, since she's the vessel. I can only hope so. And Lancer won't be an easy servant to beat. Even if he couldn't defeat Gilgamesh, he might at least have been able to run away. I really hope so. I'll just have to hope he did. This isn't the time to tell Tosaka anyway. Got it. I'll go save Ilya, so don't worry. Okay, now the second thing. I think Kotomene's at Ryudo Temple. I can't think of anywhere else to summon the Holy Grail. Please don't let Tosaka go out this way, dude. He probably abandoned the church already, and if he's going to hide, it's got to be there. Got it. Kotomene's at Ryudo Temple. She doesn't even seem to have the strength to move her head. But she nods anyway. Okay, last thing. You can't be Kirei. Are you still going to fight him? That question. She's not asking as a friend, but as a mage who truly understands the situation. Fuck, what do we say? You can't beat Kirei, are you still going to fight him? But still, what does that mean? We still are? Or should we ask, is there a method? Does she have enough strength to tell us? Bro, this might be a really dumb choice, but let's go with it. Oh my god. My god. Do you have something in mind, Tosaka? I'm going to settle things with Kotomene. Even if I don't have a chance of winning, I can't run away. But if Tosaka has a plan, I'll hear her out no matter what it is. Oh, her gems. Unfortunately, I don't, but I'll give you a parting gift. It's meant for self-defense, but it's better than nothing. Tosaka reaches behind her and pulls out a single dagger. What? Azos? The Lovecraftian? Wait, this is a well-known dagger, perhaps even famous. It is used for rituals rather than for battle. It's a magical wand in the shape of a sword, used to form magic circles and to intervene in mystics that have taken shape. The word Azos is engraved in the jewel on the blade, on the handle. Its blade isn't as long as a typical dagger, which probably fits Tosaka's preferences anyway. This is the Azos blade. What? A sword favored by a famous scholar of mystics who took the world by storm some time ago. It is meant for mages, to prove that their training is complete. Where have I heard that before? The Azos blade is not unlike the sort of gift one receives for getting into a college. Bro, what? Okay, we gotta check this out. Nope. What is modeled after the dagger favored by the man who laid down the foundation of modern alchemy? Fuck, I'm blanking on who this is. Tosaka, what is this? We are going to kill Kotomine, bro. Can't you tell? This is my dagger. It's weak compared to my jewels, but I still infuse it with magical energy from time to time. It will activate if you say locked, and flood it with as much magical energy as you can. She hands me the dagger. It's surprisingly heavy. Not physically heavy. Rather, I feel the weight of Tosaka's memories in the dagger. Tosaka, are you sure about loaning this to me? God damn it, dude, if Archer was still here. It's fine. I knew I was no match for Kirei, so I hid it from him. I don't want it to go to waste, so you use it. Okay, I'll take it. Honestly, more weapons can't hurt. Oh my god, don't. Bro, sure, please. Oh, so you do get it. Then, maybe it's time. I'm just getting so sleepy. She laughs, embarrassed. The next thing I know, Saber is standing behind me, waiting to treat Tosaka. Yeah. Go ahead and sleep. I'll wake you up in the morning, then I'll make you a nice, big meal. Bro. Please do not be joking. Yeah, I'll do that. What? Oh, and this last bit is more of an order than a warning. Shiro, if you're going to do this, you need to win even if it kills you. I will never, ever forgive you if I wake up and find you dead and defeated. She looks like she said everything she wants to say. And so, Tosaka drifts right off to sleep. She looks well enough. Are you for real? Are you actually for real? So I feel a little stupid for worrying about her. But then again, I know that's her way of cheering me on, and her words really do invigorate me. Yeah, Leave it to me, Tosaka. I nod at Tosaka's sleeping form. Everything's all set. All that's left is to spend these next few hours without regret while my wounds heal. Here we go. Today slowly ticks over into tomorrow. We treat Tosaka's wounds and take her to her room to rest, while I make dinner and eat with Saber in silence. You gonna tell us what you cooked, or? Just a little longer. Most of my wounds are healed. We only have about an hour or two left. In the meantime, I'll report to Kiritsugu. Let's spend time with Saber. Surely, yeah, let's spend time with Saber. I'm a bit. Oh shit. Should we save Scum? I kind of want to see all three options. How should I spend those remaining hours? Fuck, let me turn the heater off. Hold on. I thought a lot about it, but wound up here in the end. This place always remains the same. Fuck! I enjoyed the peace of the living room, but I am more comfortable here. Yeah, for a Western knight, you look so natural with a bamboo sword. Plus, you like sitting seiza. I think that's when they sit on their toes. Or we should have put on some kendo gear and had a match while we had the chance. God, that expression is so cute. Wear protective gear. Why did you not say so earlier? I would have worn my armor while you put on protective gear for a mock match. I think I love every single one of her sprites. Yes, we really should have done that. If only you had mentioned it earlier, I could have gone all out in a match with you, Shiro. Ack. Saber is so cute when she pouts like that. Cute as she is, her actual words are pretty terrifying. You're not really serious about going all out, are you? If you fought me without holding back, I'd wind up bedridden for a week. No, that is not true. Whoa. You underestimate yourself. You really have grown as a swordsman these past few days. At this point, you may even be able to land a hit on me. Really? No. Even if she's only flattering me, I'm delighted. How could I not respect Saber when it comes to swordsmanship? Being able to land a hit on my mentor is like proof of my growing skill. For real? So you're saying that if the conditions and timing were right, I might actually be able to land a hit on you? My god. Okay, that is correct. You have grown strong, Shiro. You should be proud of that. I am very pleased. I can tell she's being honest as she smiles at me. When I see her face like that, my determination starts to waver. I just want to spend the rest of my time with you, bro. My lady. Afterwards, we won't be able to come back. If only we could just run away instead of facing a battle we have such a slim chance of actually winning. I know, dude. Give her a hug. Shiro, why have you gone quiet? Are your wounds still hurting you? If so, you must rest in your room. No, I'm fine. Nothing's hurting. I push my hesitation aside. I can't run away. And this isn't how I want to spend my final moments with Saber. He's gotten so strong. I remember, like, their biggest argument, the argument that almost like shattered the two's relationship was because Shiro did not want to lose her. And now they're willingly doing this even though both of them know, you know, after this there's no being together anymore. That's Hey Saber, Since we're here, want to have a quick spar? Not a serious bout, just a fun, light-hearted match. I bury my feelings and try to put on as strong a face as I can. Very well. Oh shit. Then I will fight in my own style rather than kendo. Shiro, you can fight me in whatever style you want as well. She must have understood what I had in mind. Trading blows with a sword rather than words suits us better. For a short while, we forget about everything and just feel our bamboo swords whack at each other. It's time. The moon hangs high in the sky. The clouds have finally cleared and the black of night is giving way to indigo. It will be dawn soon. The long night is about to end. Oh shit. It will be the last one. During the night, Saber and I traveled to our final destination. Shiro, this? I hear the tension in Saber's voice. She's not the only one. As I quietly nod, I feel a cold sweat trickling down my neck. The mountain feels like a living thing. Chills run down my spine. Stifling pressure assails me with every step I take. The air is thick and damp. The mana is very dense. It feels exactly the same as 10 years ago. I expect that at the very top, the summoning of the Holy Grail has begun. Maybe it's even over by now. Either way, Gilgamesh has probably defeated Lancer. Okay, we're here to save Ilya, kill Gilgamesh, kill Kotomine, and destroy the Grail. Shit, we got like 4 things to do. Either way, Gilgamesh has probably defeated Lancer. Okay, come on. Well, too early to tell, right? Let's go over it one more time, Saber. Once we reach the top, the only thing left will be the fight. You take care of Gilgamesh, and I'll take care of the master, Kotomine. Neither of us will get involved in the other's fight. If one of us defeats their opponent, that'll be the end of it. Yes. I'm hyped as fuck to see this. Shiro is like not even a mage, but now we're at the point where he can confidently go up against Kotomine. I'm hyped as shit to see this. I'm guessing Kotomine only managed to do that much damage to Rin because he lied, and when Rin's back was turned, I think he definitely had to jump on her. Otherwise, there's no way Kotomine could have beat Rin. This time, I will concentrate on my own fight. Kotomine is an enemy you must defeat yourself. Right, yeah, leave him to me. And Saber, don't let him beat you. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Yes, on my honor, I will not lose to him. Not as a servant, but as a heroic spirit. I shall not submit to that king. There is no longer hesitation or worry in her voice. Dude, I want to read like all the King Arthur myths. I don't need to say anything else to her. We will head to battle and determine the final master in this war. But if, in the process, if one of us dies, the survivor just has to kill their opponent. Even if I'm defeated, as long as Saber defeats Gilgamesh, Kotomine won't get his hands on the Holy Grail. At the same time, oh fuck. Oh, okay. At the same time, if Saber is defeated, but I defeat Kotomine, Gilgamesh can't stay manifested. Okay. So we don't have to cover for each other. But I saw, if Gilgamesh had magical energy, he can remain. But, who cares? Who cares? This battle is now each of ours alone. I cannot wait. This might be Kinoku Nasu's This might be the scene. And so we climb the stone steps. The closer we get to the temple gate, the denser the air gets. The red phosphorescence dances in the wind, and the whole place is too brightly lit for nighttime. The air is heavy with death. Uh-oh, flashbacks. It reminds me of that fire 10 years ago. But it's different. Bound up in the red light, I spy something that looks like it's going to ooze out over the temple itself. It's out, past the building. A glistening blackness, like mucus, spread over the vivid red. The mud spreads like oil over the clear ground. Oh shit, you're finally here. I've been waiting, Saber. Gilgamesh stands there, haloed by the vivid red glow. He pays no mind to the blood-red glow or the death-shrouded blackness. The servant armored in gold waits in the middle of the temple grounds for Saber and Saber alone. You've come at a good time. The Holy Grail has finally decided to show itself and is starting to open up. This curse is what the Holy Grail holds within it. It's the third element that keeps us servants in this world. It's what spilled onto me 10 years ago. Okay, bro, that's very cool. Gilgamesh has eyes only for Saber. Saber is similarly focused on him. She steps forward and points her sword at the knight in front of her. That's the spirit. You know you can't possibly win, but you are still defiant, showing your fighting spirit. You are truly a fitting finale for this festival. I will not permit any outsiders to interfere. You, mongrel, if you plan to fight Kotomine, be gone. He awaits you at the altar. Okay, my begrudging respects to this motherfucker, because he could kill me right now. Or he could kill Shiro. I swear to God, I'm not self-inserting. I swear I'm not self-inserting. But it's pretty cool. He has some honor. It's not really honor. He just wants to fight. Kotomine is waiting. I glance at Saber. She gives a slight nod, her eyes still on Gilgamesh. Here we go. I have absolute trusting Saber. So I just worry about Shiro, but I know Shiro's gonna, come on, he just needs to build a couple of swords. As I leave, I feel her wishing me luck. Not necessary. I turn around. My opponent is elsewhere. Behind me, as I run, I hear the sound of Saber's deadly battle begin. Deep in the grounds, behind Ryudo Temple's main building, is a large lake. It's been untouched for a long time, making it seem sacred, like it's inhabited by a dragon god. The lake's clear blue water is so pure and clean, with not a trace of cloudiness. At least, that was true until yesterday. The lake is far from pure now. Red phosphorescence spread out before me. It is a sea of dark, murky tar. And oh my fucking god, oh my god, you are a lolicon. A hollow chasm yawns in midair. The body of a young girl floating near, in offering. Yeah, we gonna kill you for sure, bro. Kotomine. I've been trying to remain calm all this time, but that sight drives me over the edge. I stop and glare at the enemy. We killing you, bro. Welcome, Shiro Emi, the final surviving master. The ends of his lips curl up in a smile, and he spreads his arms in greeting. Damn, Saber and Gilgamesh are loud, holy fuck. Our final battle will be fought here. This will be the summoning altar in this Holy Grail war. Put down Ilya. I'll thrash you after that. I glare at Kotomine. She stay on my knight till I Rialta Nua. Welcome to the stream, Chromemonger II. That's not a bot. That person is not a bot. We've had a couple of bots in here, but that person could not be one. I glare at Kotomine. We're about 10 meters apart. As soon as I take another step, the battle will begin. Once the battle starts, my only option is to rush him and stab him in the chest. All our battles have been that way. That's cool. That's cool. But before that, I need to do something about Ilya. Hey, did you hear me? I told you to put Ilya down. What kind of scum are you, taking pleasure in tormenting a child like her? Are you sure free? Oh, fuck. Do not begin that. Dude, I've already got I got like 2 Russian websites I need to note down and visit after this to get some free viewers. If you know a third one? Nah. Oh, I heard you, but I cannot do as you ask. The Holy Grail has appeared, but its hollow is still unstable. As the point of contact with the Holy Grail, I need her to endure for as long as her life lasts, or else my wish will not be granted. I bet he's got some real fucked up wish, man. As long as her life lasts, then Ilya's still alive. We gonna save her. No matter what, we gonna save her. Not just free, bro. Best! Wait, so you know, you've encountered these guys. Yeah, best viewers. It's always... How the fuck does that work? Best viewers. Because it's just botting, right? It just gives your string a bigger number. Unless these bots are actually coming into like the chat and having conversation with you. So I can talk with like 50 fucking bots. Oh my god. Yeah, I will get on that actually. I will get a couple. If you have no intention of bringing her down, I'll have to make you. I'm going to stop your wish. This dark mud, right here, right now. Ah, I see. Do you believe this is my wish? I have to hand it to Kiritsugu. His son has such a keen sense of saying, what are you? What a shock. 2 generations of Emias. Completely mistaken. What? I have no obligation to explain anything to one who does not understand the Holy Grail. You shall fulfill your role as the final master, burdened by that misconception all the while. What? I kick off as quickly as I can, and we about to one-shot him. There's only about 10 meters between him and me, but I jump to the side, maintaining that distance. Rather than acting on my desire to kill him, my instincts kicking to help me avoid death. Huh? I slip sideways on. Bro's death about to get one-shotted? Katomine, right? Katomine is about to get one-shotted, right? I slip sideways and roll on the ground. When you realize your MC is the GOAT, I go tumbling across the ground, scrambling to look up. That was embarrassing. I glance back at where I'd just been running. The ground is on fire. The dark mud spreading over the lake is steaming. It's like a dark carpet. The mud coils and lunges at me, snapping like a whip. It leaves a searing welt on the ground. What the fuck? Sentient mud. I should have mentioned that you are already well within my reach. Moreover, this stuff is extraordinarily responsive to the presence of living things. Dart around all you like, but if you are not careful as you do so, you will die. Huh? I leap out of the way of the black mud as it strikes at me once again. To hell with darting around blindly. This bastard is intent on killing me. You damn fake priest. I reposition myself, keeping an eye on the lake. I'm no closer to Katomine. Looks like he's gonna keep me 10 meters away. That muddy tentacle seems to be able to stretch endlessly. It follows no matter how far I retreat, and it's not the only one. How the fuck do we beat this? Oh? Are you ready to face me? Good. I'm pleased. Usually when Saber is speaking, I wait, and I let her Japanese VA talk, but I really fucking hate this guy, so I just kind of talk over him. Have you not seen the anime, by the way? No, I have not. You might lose all respect for me in 3 seconds, but I'm a Honkai Star Rail fan, so I'm playing this game. So, you know, Archer and Saber are coming to the game, and like I knew who Saber was. I had no idea who Archer was. So I'm like, yo, all right, cool. Saber's coming, and we're gonna get Archer for free. You know, he's probably some bum. I never heard about Archer in my life. Turns out Archer is literally the GOAT. So now I started playing this game. I had no idea how hooked I was gonna be, but this is literally this game. This fucking game is so fucking good. I cannot believe it. Oh hell no. Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail was cool, man. No, not really. But yeah, I don't know much about the game. Like an idiot, I spoiled myself a couple of times because whenever I'm not playing the game, I go on the internet and I search stuff about the game because I really cannot control myself. So I went on the Reddit, I looked up discussions online. I know I shouldn't have. I know it's dumb, but I spoiled like 3 key things for myself, and like I've stopped. I'm not doing any more googling. I know there's 3 routes. There's Fate, Unlimited Blade Works. Also, bro, you're in the wrong category. Listen, you know what? You're a guy with an honest heart, so I will do as you say. But the truth is, I knew I was in the wrong category. I saw that this game had 1.4k followers and the remaster had 67, so I thought I should stream in this category. I know I do anything for views. That's why I'm in this category. Alright, fine, you know, fine, we'll go to the right category. Alright, fine. Damn, we got the category pleasing it. Nah, I'm kidding. You are completely right, and we should. Here I go. Is this gonna update? Let's see. I think it's better to actually be, you know, factual. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I know there's 3 routes. This is my first time playing the game, so I'm going down the Fate route. I don't even know if I chose this. I know there's Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel. I know there's an anime called Unlimited Blade Works, and then there was a anime before that claiming to adapt the Fate route, but apparently they just put stuff from Unlimited Blade Works in there as well, so it's like half and half. But the actual anime I'm hyped for is Carnival Phantasm. That's the one I really want to watch, and that's why I'm doing all this. But yeah, I will watch Unlimited Blade Works after this, but I still have to play the route though. And so far the Fate route, I'm on, like, we can look at my hours like right now. I saw for 5. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fuck. Oh my god. My lie actually had a consequence. I'm so sorry. The Rialto Nua one, I believe, was the PS Vita port. Damn, in a different world, I would be playing that because I have a hacked Vita that I have not used for a while. I'm so sorry. I saw there were more viewers in this category, and I'm like, hey, you know what? The remastered, from what I hear, is just a port of Rialto Nua, so like, surely no one would mind. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you know what? I've learned my lesson. I won't be doing that shit ever again. But yeah, my problem is 35 hours in one route. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but it just means it's gonna be a while before I watch the anime. And I really do want to watch the anime. I want to watch Unlimited Blade Works. I want to watch Heaven's Feel, which apparently is like a really interesting route that like turns the game into a horror game. But yeah, it's gonna be a while. I'm definitely enjoying my time with this game though. Nah, it just had the scenes. I think I know what scenes you're talking about. Low-key, I wanted to see the scenes. There was one scene that blew my mind, and I'm sure you know exactly the one that I'm talking about. My god, wait, where was it? My god. Morning in the Ruins? Was it that one? No, it was the night before. This is some Gunnar shit I'm on right now, but oh my god, Dragon's Core, this thing blew my mind, and I was like, damn. It must be much more graphic. It must be much more graphic in the original. I really want to get my hands on the original, but you know, there's no way for me to play the original through legal means. I could find the you know, I could find that, but it might be too R18 to stream, you know. But I think these ones, no matter how censored this thing was, like, it was an amazing thing. And this thing right before, holy fuck, that was so cool. Archer, I really saw he was gonna be like, I thought he was gonna be one shot. I'm not gonna lie, but he killed. I hope you've played a whole game. It has no voicing anyways. I just want to look at the pictures. Okay, no, so I'm not missing much. That's good. But yeah, Archer is literally the fucking GOAT, man. He killed like Hercules 4 times or some shit. God damn, I love Archer. Had you just walked away, he's on some Dio shit right now, I would have had no way to kill you. But if you desire to fight, I have no issue. I am, after all, a humble servant of God, and could never kill one seeking. Bro, we are. Oh my God, we gotta kill this guy. And could never kill one seeking salvation or aid. Archer is even more goated in Unlimited Blade Works. I'm not a gooner, bro. God fucking. If I am a gooner, I am a, as they call it, an Esico gooner. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. By the way, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. I cannot wait for Unlimited Blade Works. I'm not gonna lie, the way the game was split into 3 routes. At first, I was a bit like it made me like, wait, what? So there's 3 versions of Fate? You know, there's not like what's going on? There's three 1/3 of the story. But the thing is, if each route is as good as the Fate, then I completely understand why this route got its own anime, this route got its own 3 movies. I cannot wait for Unlimited Blade Works, man, because one of the things I spoiled myself on was who Archer was. And the thing is, I would have found out, I just shouldn't have, I should have cut off all fucking, all internet to properly play this game. But like the fandom straight up calls Archer Emiya, so you know, even I would have been ticked off by that. Oh, it was originally 4 routes. I figured it out. I figured it out through foreshadowing. Yeah, from Prologue Day 3, I knew. I pieced it together myself. Nah. You know, it doesn't take away from the game. It doesn't remove the narrative impact. Yeah, that's why no more researching Fate, no more looking at Fate, no more anything on the internet. I'm just gonna play the game, avoiding the subreddit, avoiding everything, because I've spoiled myself each time. I find out this thing, I'm like, wait, what? Okay, no more looking at Fate. But then I say to myself, if I know that already, why don't I just, you know, looking here, and I find out another thing, and I'm like, okay, no more for real. So this time, no more for real, no more spoilers, no more spoilers. Whatever helps you sleep at night, bro. Just let me delude myself, man. The tentacle twists towards me. It looms over the lake, its sickle-shaped head like a dark serpent. I bite my lip. I'm in about the worst possible situation here. I still expect my goat to come through. More and more tentacles emerge from the lake. I'm not sure how much longer I can even survive, to say nothing of getting near Kotomine. What if SHIROU just made like a bunch of swords? What if he made like a bunch of swords, like an infinite amount of swords? Ilya's route got compressed in Sakura's route. Interesting. I remember a Tiger Dojo where they talked about Ilya having a route. If it got compressed in Sakura's, does that mean? Wait a minute. Is there actually romantic feelings between those two? First of all, wait a minute. Does Ilya become like just a side piece in Sakura's route? I cannot wait for Heaven's Field, bro. I remember from the very start, I was like, yo, I'm all in for Saber. I didn't know anything about the game. I only knew about Saber. But when I reached this scene and I saw Sakura for the first time, and just like spending her days with her, she's like oh my god, she's literally an angel. But you know, my love for Saber was unwavering, even though this is literally like one of the best girls on earth. She can like cook, not that I'm saying, but Rin, like this is. I thought Evangelion, you know, spawned the biggest waifu wars, but this game has like a trinity. In Evangelion, it was at least Rei versus Asuka, but this game, Rin, Saber, Sakura, and Ilya, if you're... Like, I'm not judging. Like, she's cute. Like, Like she's a bit young. Like I'm not. There are people that say it's just a drawing, but like it is a bit, you know. But this game has the big three, which I choose Saber, but I really, no, it's tough. No bad routes. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, you mean times I died? I died a couple times. I died about 3 times. Wait, are there bad routes where you don't die? Oh, I got a bad end. Ilya turned me into a doll, and me and Saber just ran to Ryudo Temple by ourselves, and some magic like took me out, and then Koster killed me. That shit was fucked. This game has good bad endings. For real? I did not know that. I don't think I've triggered any. My god, this artwork. Oh my god. In the title screen, let me say it real quick. In the title screen, oh yeah, I did see 5 endings, and there's just 3 routes. There must be, wow. Okay, I'm wondering which one I'm gonna stumble into then. Good, bad endings. I'm not sure how long I can even survive, to say nothing of getting near Kotomine. He about to figure something out. We're gonna be all good. You obviously have no chance of winning. The gap in our experience is considerable. Unless you have some major factor which can multiply your experience, that difference will not be easily overcome. Well, I meant the game has great bad endings. What are you talking about? Are you talking about getting turned into Ilya's doll? Wait a minute, what are you talking about here? Hold up. Oh, this was messed up. This broke my heart. This actually broke my heart. In case you didn't remember, this is the one where you send Saber out to fight Koster, and Koster did some shit, and Saber comes back in and killed the whole gang. Oh my, I'm so glad the game ended as soon as Saber cuts you in half, because to see what she would have done to Rin and Ilya, that would have, my god. That is so cute. The rose, the wilting rose again. Man. Oh my, Ilya is so goddamn precious, man. This might be one of the peaks of the game for me. I might remember this, cause so much shit was going on. I'm not just talking about, you know, Shiro and Saber intertwining. I'm talking about this. Bro, I cannot wait to play the other routes. Cause at this point I was getting a bit tired of, you know, I'm probably seeing every piece of art, every sprite, you know, just the same one. And then I look at a gameplay of the other routes. Unlimited Blade Works has some shit going down. Like, I can't wait to see more of Rin and Archer. Because when I booted up the game, I wanted to see Saber. Well, you did see Saber from frame 1, but then I was kind of like, yo, why are we just spending our time with Rin and Archer, man? Like, I don't care. Man, then we went like 10 days without Rin and Archer being the focus. Now I kind of miss them. I really want to see Rin and Archer more, because this route, they don't do much. Archer every now and then talks to you, drops some wisdom, but ultimately, you know, the coolest thing about him is that he gives his life. But like, damn, that shit was. I wish I knew more about it in this route. So yeah, I gotta play Unlimited Blade Works. You're very near the end. I hear that. Yeah. Yep. When I died at a previous Tiger Dojo, they're like, you're at the climax. Yo. I cannot wait. The priest raises his hands. He stares at the heavens like a conductor leading an orchestra. Put your life on the line. Maybe then you will be able to reach me. That's what we've been doing the whole game. He knows nothing about Shiro. The serpents surge forward. I can't really do anime grunt. I try to kick away the mud clinging my ankles. My clothes are burnt, and my skin is exposed. I jump away from the lunging tentacle. I can't feel my mud-coated right ankle, and I wasn't entirely sure I even still had my right leg until I used it to leap away. I don't know how weird this sounds. I check my body while I roll. Ankle? Okay, yeah, it's still there. We're checking individual limbs. Okay. I just can't feel it. If it's more or less intact, I can still probably run. I jump in another direction to avoid the mud's relentless attacks. Beside me, I hear a splash. The scent of burning earth wakes my dizzy head, and I push myself back up to my feet. Oh my god. A burning sensation steers its way down my back. Huh? The hell? I shake it off and jump to the closest clear ground. The mud's pursuit relents. We can't die to mud, bro. I can no longer see any of the black mud that surrounded me. I bite my lip. I'm not a voice actor. I think that's obvious to see. I dodged and ran all over the place, but in the end, I'm right back here. I calm my breathing and look up at him, at least to show he hasn't broke my spirit. Kotomine has not moved at all. He just watched me running around. We are gonna kill this guy so hard. No matter how many deep breaths I take, my heart won't stop pounding. It's warning me that it's at its limit. It needs rest. My heart is ready to burst if I don't rest. That's how rapidly it's thumping my chest. It's all but jumping out my mouth at this point. Cool. Why is bro cringing at himself? I'm worried that I'm removing all the impact from this moment with my fucking hentai level voice effect. I can't do anything. I can't get near Kotomine, and I can't stop that black mud. There's not even time for me to hold back about using projection. It's my only hope. Here we go. If there's no way forward, I just have to project Saber's swords again. Here we go. Here we go. It should be able to cut through that black mud and give me a chance to rush Kotomine. Is that all? If you've given up, say so. The moment he speaks, a tidal wave of mud crashes over me. I look up just in time to dodge. The mud itself isn't bad. It's slow compared to Saber's strikes when we sparred, and it doesn't change direction, so it's easy to dodge. But that only applies when there's just one tentacle. I can't handle multiple attacks at once, or those that strike from behind as soon as I've dodged another. As a result, I can only move around, and still, mud slowly covers me. Just trace on your throat and become the throat go, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I do wish I have a more durable throat pause, so that I can, because I feel like my voice is a bit damaged from now. Because Kotomine got my throat acting up. No, that's not true. Because I've been, you know, I've never really talked so much. So yeah, my throat is slightly, you know, it's at 80%. That sounds so weird, bro. But anyways, get away. There's no time to rest. I'm not going to be able to use my projection. Projection requires me to form an image of a weapon from the very beginning, so I need at least a full minute. That's not true. When he was fighting Berserker, he literally made that shit in 1 second. Oh no, when he was fighting someone else. Gilgamesh, he made that shit in 1 second. So I need at least a full minute of concentration. But if I give Kotomine an opening like that, the only thing left of me will be smoking bones. Smoking bones. Everywhere the mud touches me, I go numb. At least it's not painful. But if that mud covers my entire... Please! Kino Kunasu, we've had like 5 paragraphs of versing the mud and heavy breathing. If that mud covers my entire body, I might not even know whether I'm dead or alive. If that happens, I'm a gooner, I'm a goner. I'd melt away, bones and all. Ha, 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 ha. I can only run. If I'm going to have any chance of getting near him, I have to do something about this mud. Ow. Tish. Huh? You don't need to reenact it. Okay. What about absolute dedication to my craft? I can't believe it. I picked now of all times to trip. My goat tripped twice this far. He still got it though. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Kotomine stares down at me as if I were a piece of trash. He points a finger at me, and several snake heads rear up from the lake. What the? Get up. I try to get up, but fall again. Eh? I fall. What the fuck? I fall. The snakes pursue me, but I still fall. Why? 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 Black mud splashes all over the back of my neck. Why? Now that I look closer, my right leg is entirely black. Dedication to my god. I'm just reading the text. I'm just reading what the goat writer Kinoku Nasu has wrote. As a voice actor, I just read what I'm given, you know? Oh? Black mud rains down on me. Like a torrential downpour, it engulfs my entire body, and all I can do is await the oncoming tide of despair. What? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, I really saw my goat was about to come through. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Bro, I chose to spend the time with Saber like I saw... So I actually need to brush that hole aside. No, I'm kidding. I wanted to spend the last of my time with her, but I guess I should have been preparing. This is the Tiger Dojo, a place to help people like you. Well, the common wisdom is that victory or defeat are decided before the battle even begins. And what does that mean, disciple number 1? You shouldn't start a battle until you have a weapon or plan? Well, I knew that. Like, I low-key, I knew that. Very good. The enemy is a servant who cheats by bringing the strongest stuff with his power of ridiculous wealth. So you should prepare at least one weapon that might help you turn things around. Did you give back her sheath? People die when they are killed. True. I cannot wait to get to that thing. Did you give her back her sheath? Yeah, no, I did that. No, I did. Yeah, I gave her back her sheath. Yeah, I did not. Fuck! Then are you saying you should restart from the night before? Yeah, okay. What can he possibly do? Well, it seems obvious now, but like, well, it is possible. Saber originally had 3 noble phantasms. Wow. You should be able to do something if you prepared the last one. Caliburn, Excalibur, and the Sheath? Is that the 3? Oh, so you just have to give it back. Fuck. Exactly, like they say, render unto Caesar. It might be a shame to lose it, but I guess you have to return things. God damn it. God damn it. I guess you give good advice sometimes, Tiger. I love those segments so much. I guess you are a teacher, even if you're not a very good one. Ilya is insanely cute, but that outfit is insane. Like, that's crazy. Praise me more. Yeah. Then while Tiger's in a good mood, I have an exciting announcement to make. Stop with the wilting flower. Dude, everyone makes this mistake the first time around. So this segment has been running as a little side thing to the main story. What? This is the final episode. Next time, a new series, Tiger Dojo Part 2, Tiger 100 million. Yo, someone's playing Mario Kart 8. That's pretty cool. I don't know that guy actually. It's just a random I have on. 100 million yen in debt will begin. We're going to move this place to my castle. Okay, that's cool. And update the background, still pics, music, and game console. The production budget will double, and it will be so elaborate you won't even think it's just a bonus side segment. I actually cannot wait, because I will be dying a lot. If I even forget to give the sheets back, I will be seeing these guys a lot. Gah ha ha ha. Lots of good news here. I don't really get it, but I guess it's like a computer graphics updating from wars to machines, or something. Do you have the Switch too? I do. I am playing with the Switch 1, so cause I got the Switch 2 in the living room because I feel like, you know, in case like my sister or my parents want to play like some split screen or some shit. And I keep the Switch 1 in my room so I can do shit like record and shit like that. So yeah, I have been playing with like the save data. So I would play Fate all day in the living room. And then when it was time to go to bed, I just start playing from the Switch 1. Bro, I've been going to sleep at like 2 a.m. just playing this game. Like, it's been so long since a game made me feel this way, you have no idea. The last time a game made me feel this strongly, the last time anything made me feel strongly, might be Evangelion when I watched it when I was 14. Because that shit did something to me. I'm very impressed because, you know, I saw it. I'm now a wise old guy who, you know, nothing can surprise me anymore, and nothing can make me feel the way I did when I watched Evangelion when I was 14. But this shit, my god, I am so amazed by this. This game, man. I want to play Hollow Ataraxia. I wanna watch Fate Zero. It's gonna be, I think, a long while before I get to the crushing knowledge that there will be no more. All the other games are like Fate Extra, Fate Extella. It's gonna be a long while before. Well, there's Carnival Phantasm. I guess that will help me a bit. But when I get to the point where all the other Fate games are like completely unrelated to Shiro or Saber, man, that's gonna be a sad day, bro. Do you have? Is that Persona? Yes, yeah. I'm a big Persona fan as well. I got Persona 5. I have not played this. I bought the Persona games multiple times. I mainly have it on the PlayStation, but I got 4 on here. I love Persona. I don't know how much Persona you played, but I played 5. I did the non-royal route and the royal route, and 4 I only did a non-golden route. So I gotta go back and play this, see all the golden stuff. 4, the first time I played, I actually made a mistake on the culprit and got like a super bad ending. Also, the mobile game Fate Go. You know, are you saying that because you know I'm a Honkai Star Rail player and that I'm hopelessly addicted to gachas? Because yeah, I have heard about FGO, but my phone is really bad. My phone is a iPhone SE. It is, bro. It's like from 2018, which is 12 years ago. I hope I can run it because I'm itching for anything that's Fate related. But like, dude, I'm just worried. Like, I'm gonna go in and there's all these servants that I don't know. Like, what if I just like this Fate Stay Night cast, you know? But I will check that out. If you can get Saber, I'm gonna get FGO. I can probably afford another gacha, right? Is that every gacha addict ever? Wait till bro hears about emulators. I should be putting my PC to good use doing stuff like that actually. Yeah, to see the original artwork. I want to play Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, Hollow Ataraxia, and I believe I saw on the Wikipedia page there's another game in the future coming out, or some shit. I don't know though. It might get to, cause you know Star Wars, maybe the story of Fate Stay Night has already been told. You know, there's only so much you can do with Saber and Shiro and Rin. Maybe once their arc is completed, you know, you can't do anything else with these characters. So maybe these guys should stay in Fate Stay Night, and maybe if they actually try to add more with the Stay Night characters, they create like a Disney thing with Star Wars where like, you know, you get all these, you get the sequel trilogy, and I don't know, man. But when I complete this game, it's gonna be a sad day. They disappear. Bruh. I will be prepared when that day comes. But yeah, I might check out FGO, because apparently it's so good it got an anime made about it. Exactly. We'll be freed from this cheap art that looks like it was done as a hurried afterthought. I actually love every single. The artist's name is Takuichi, and I love his art style so much. Wonderful. Now that that's settled, let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, let's see you, everyone. We'll be waiting for you in the renewed Tiger Dojo. Oya is so cute, but that outfit like ruins her a bit for me. I don't know. Restart from most. Yes. Yep. I cannot believe. Okay. Have a strategy meeting, right? That's gotta be it. There is Muramasa Senji. Search up on Google. Yo, let me take a look. Muramasa Senji. Class name Saber. Saber class pseudo servant. Body of Shiromiya. Summoned by Ritsuka Fujimaru. Who the f... And then there's all these things about altars. I ain't gonna look too deeply into this. This guy's in Fate. This guy in FGO. Wait, let me... Saber FGO. Can she be obtained in FGO? Ooh, maybe it's looking like she could be, but I don't know shit. Nero Claudius? I think she's in like the Extella games or some shit. I might get FGO, cause like gacha games can like suck you in. Gacha games can... I might get FGO and only... I won't spend any money. I'll only pull for like any character related to Fate Stay Night. That might be how I play it. Oh, that's right. There's only one thing to do. We've always done it this way, so we should do the same right to the end. It's not romantic and it's not elegant, but sitting across from each other and coming up with a plan of action suits me and Saber best. I knew that. I'll never spend money. Fuck! Okay, you got me read like a book, you know, a little bit, because I did spend a bit of money on Honkai Star Rail. But anyways. Shiro, it makes sense to come up with a plan, but is this the place for that? Actually, it has to be here. Let's just go all in. I have something in mind. Huh, if you say so, then I only have to obey. Saber reluctantly follows into the shed. Okay now, there's a reason I had Saber go inside the shed. Explain. Right now, we have neither a plan nor the means. Oh my, I can't believe I missed all this shit, man. Nor the means to defeat Gilgamesh. So it goes without saying that we need something extra. So, well, it's obvious now. Strengthen Saber, what the fuck? I should return the sheath. Oh, okay. I should return the sheath to its rightful owner. I don't know if it'll work, but I have to try. But Saber did manage to put her hand into my body. to check whether the sheath was still there. So it's probably not impossible to extract. What? Do you know what you are saying, Shiro? I do. The sheath was yours to begin with, so returning it to you just makes sense. Plus, with that, you might have a better chance of being him. That may be true. Once the sheath is returned to me, the magical energy at my disposal will increase. But that does not guarantee I will win against Gilgamesh. And once it is extracted, what will you do, Shiro? Without the sheath, you will I'll no longer heal so rapidly from whatever injury I might sustain. But that's normal. I've relied on this regeneration too much. That's why you're the GOAT. That's why you're the GOAT. Nobody should be immortal. He's actually hitting on something there. I shouldn't keep it anymore. Wait, what? Strengthen Saber? What do you mean by that? Low-key? Low-key, I wanted to check that. I love how Saber is straight up lying here. I'm not saying anything though. That... Okay, so something's up. So something's up. The magical energy at my disposal will increase. That sounds true. Does not guarantee I will win is... I hope that's the lie. Take the sheath, Saber. This is absolutely what we need to win. My god. Saber bites her lip, not answering. I'm not sure how long this moment stretches out between us. The clouds in the sky drift by, and as the moonlight starts to shine through the window, understood, Master. I must enter your heart for a moment then. Saber nods, her hesitation gone. I shall begin. Are you ready, Shiro? Yeah. Don't hesitate. Just go ahead. Saber begins. Her hand presses against my chest. Okay, alright. Oh, I don't fucking know. And Sing Sing. My job here is simple. The process of extracting the sheath is similar to projection. The sacred sword's sheath has integrated itself throughout my body. I just have to collect all the dispersed bits of it and reform them into the sheath. This is all just my impression of what's going on though. So alright. I may say I'm reforming it into the sheath, but I'm just gathering the waves of magical energy. Saber is the one who will give it shape. She, the original owner, forms the shapeless bundle of magical energy into the sheath itself. I'm just helping her. It's like making something from nothing. The scattered pieces of the sacred sword's sheath are reproduced with precision and painstakingly care, without a single error. My body grows hot. Projection is way beyond my means. It eats away at my body every time I use it. It destroys my nerves, burns my skin, and even has the power to cripple my brain. God. But it's the only weapon I have, and it could be the one thing that might help Saber. Oh? I imagine. I think back to when I saw her in my dreams. The golden sheath, fit for the King of Knights to carry into battle. The legendary sheath that protected its owner and led her to so many victories. I reproduce it vividly, without deviation, and as beautiful as it ever was. And, no matter the end awaiting us, I won't ever forget this. I will engrave the image in my mind. I hear Saber's voice. I feel something that was within me for the longest time escape from my body. This is amazing. This is truly incredible, Shiro. Nobody but you would have been able to reproduce this so perfectly. It must have come out great, as Saber is so elated it surprises me. My body is still so searing hot, I just topple face first onto the ground. That's my goat. Ah, Shiro, you are drenched. I will bring you something to wipe you off right away. Pause. Saber hurries back towards the house. As I listen to her footsteps, I take a deep breath. I think that turned out great. It was perfect. I don't think anything else I project will ever turn out this so perfect. See ya. Thanks for everything. I bid farewell to this thing that had been a part of me for so long. The golden sheaths that protected her. I will never, ever forget it. Though it's left my body, its form has been forever engraved into my heart. Oh, what the fuck? The moon hangs high in the sky. The clouds have finally cleared and the black of night is giving way. Okay, so we've seen, and maybe dawn soon, I'm pretty sure we've seen this. The long night is about to end. It will be the last one. During the night, Saber and I travel to our final destination. Okay, so here is how things should have gone. Shiro, I hear the tension in Saber's voice. She's not the only one. I feel a cold sweat trickling down my neck. Mountain feels like a living thing, blah blah blah. Second that mana is dense, yes. Summoning of the Holy Grail has begun. Maybe it's even over. How much of this is just a repeat? We're about to overlap very soon. Gilgamesh has probably defeated Lancer. This is cap, by the way. My goat Lancer pulled true. Let's go over it one more time, Saber. The only thing left will be to fight. You take care of Gilgamesh, I take care of the master. Neither of us getting involved in the other. Leave him to me. Oh? There is no longer hesitation or worry in her voice. I was so fucking dumb. Why did I not give her the sheaths, bro? God damn it. But anyways, all's well that ends well. I don't need to say anything else to her. We will head to battle and determine the final master in this war. But if in the process, if one of us dies, the survivor just has to kill their opponent. Yup, we've heard this. They've got a pretty good chance. What the fuck? An ominous premonition creeps over me. At the top of this stone staircase, our greatest enemies await us. But I don't really care about that. We go up the stairs, closer and closer to the temple gate. Everything will be over. No matter who wins this battle, Saber will disappear. The endless but fleeting days of fighting will finally be over, and Saber will disappear from the world. She'll return to her time, where she belongs, and I can't say I don't have any regrets. I'm going to lose Saber. I'm going to lose the person I vowed to protect, the person I most want to be happy. Even now, I don't know just how painful that will be. For now, we're still walking together, and I can feel her presence. I'm not prepared to lose her. Even if I knew a few days before, even if, from the moment we met, I knew we would eventually part ways. Thinking back, we made so many memories. We walked together some nights, fought together some nights. At first, I did everything I could to prevent Saber, a girl, from fighting. She also kicked my ass in the dojo. I also slept in the shed because I was too embarrassed to sleep in a room right next to hers. We ate lunch together. Saber liked baths. She liked my cooking, liked the clothes Tosaka brought her, and she had incoherent conversations with Fujini. She pushed herself, shouldered all the burdens herself, and finally collapsed. And then we explored the depths of our hearts in the ruins. Things took a turn after that. I couldn't stop thinking about Saber. My purpose for fighting changed, and I realized I loved her. How can I lose someone like that? Saber doesn't say anything. I can't think of anything to say either. Please don't break my heart, bro. Once we've climbed the stairs and reached the top, there'll be nothing for us to talk about. A little while later, I'll lose Saber and have to say goodbye. But this is the only time we have to say goodbye. We climb the stairs. If I want to avoid saying goodbye, I just have to chatter about insignificant stuff like before. For example, let's go to town when we get home. Oh my god. What should we eat for breakfast tomorrow? Please. Insignificant stuff. I can't even seem to do that though, because whatever I say, those could end up being our last words. A clear end. Neither Saber nor I could say a clear goodbye. And now we're at the temple gate. This is my last chance. If we proceed, it would all be over. But if we go back, maybe I can think of something that would stop me from losing her. Saber, I stop and turn to her. She is the same as ever. Her face is composed, but her eyes seem tense, like she's trying to hold something in. Bro, it's getting, the moment I see those eyes, I'm assailed by temptation on all sides. Temptation to run away. Temptation to turn back so I don't lose her. Temptation to tell her what I really want, assuring me she'll accept. My resolve wavers. The temptations are begging, itching to be voiced. Only 2 times in 40 fucking hours of playing has Shirou's resolve wavered, and both times it was because of Saber. The temptations are, I read it. I bite my tongue. Let's go. This will be our final battle. I tell her, just like usual, as her master. Saber nods silently. I see the strength in her eyes, full of resolve as they always are. I won't make any requests. The same way she believes in me, I'm going to believe I made the right choice. I cross the threshold of the temple gate. There's no turning back now. I can't say anything. Not that I could say what I really wanted anyway. But I want to at least believe that this frustrated silence managed to convey my feelings. It did. We finished climbing the long stone stairs. This is our final memory of our time together here on this earth. Oh my god, dude. The summit is bathed in a crimson glow. Wind whips at my face, seeming to come from the red light somewhere at the rear of the temple grounds. The air is heavy with death. Flashbacks. It reminds me of that fire 10 years ago, but it's different. Bound up in the red light. Hold the phone real quick. There's no way this is a death ending, right? We did everything. We made 2 choices. We'll see. It's out, past the building. A glistening black. Oh yeah, we read all about the mucus. Oh my god. Oh, even a mage like me, still in training as I am, understands that stuff only acts on the human psyche and will only swallow human bodies. It is the best end? Probably. Okay, alright. You're finally here. I've been waiting, Saber. Gilgamesh stands there, haloed by the vivid red glow. He pays no mind to the blood-red glow or the death-shrouded blackness. The servant armored in gold waits in the middle of the temple grounds for Saber and Saber alone. You've come at a good time. The Holy Grail has finally decided to show itself, and is starting to open up. This curse is what the Holy Grail holds within it. It's the third element that keeps us servants in this world. It's what spilled onto me 10 years ago. No one cares. Gilgamesh has eyes only for Saber. Saber is similarly focused on him. She steps forward and points her sword at the knight in front of her. Gilgamesh, what are your intentions? That curse. What do you plan on doing with this thing that falsely presents itself as the Holy Grail? I've already told you that I have no wish. I don't care what Kotomine does with the Holy Grail. Right now, my only interest is in you. Shiro, bro, do something! As if to answer, the Golden Knight raises one arm. Oh my god, he's summoning his fucking bullshit swords. At the same time, a shimmering haze forms behind him. The king's treasure. Hundreds of noble phantasms are readied in that haze, like bullets loaded into a gun. Ah, the time has finally come. I've been thinking of this moment for so long, Saber. I've been thinking of... Oh my god, this guy, bro. I've been thinking of how to pin you down as you struggle, and make you swallow that mud. I'm going to stomp on your sobbing face and make you drink the mud until it's dyed your entire body. I've imagined you rising beneath me as the agony of death drives you mad, while your pathetic, filthy figure clings to my feet. He's like a super gooner. Well said. You will, I'm sure, not object to meeting the same fate then, King of Heroes. She takes another step. Saber walks right into the range of all those noble phantasms. She's got the sheath. I think she's gonna be okay. I mean, I also saw so before, but this time, for real, she's gonna be okay. What? They toned down his dialogue. This is toned down? Oh my god. Oh, okay, I think I can hazard a guess at what it could have been. You know what he actually said. I'm guessing the mud is... I'm guessing... Okay. So this is... Okay. Yup. My god. Okay, so Gilgamesh is a fucking sicko. This isn't a battle I can help with. No ordinary human could step into this battle between Saber and Gilgamesh. So Gilgamesh's character has been carried by the censorship, because if he was really saying all that shit, Gooner Gamesh, bro, precisely what I expect of you, Saber. I really did not expect. Maybe I should have, because he was always a bit psychopathic, but I would, you know, I guess I shouldn't have put it above him. You know you can't possibly win, but you are still defiant, showing your fighting spirit. You are truly a fitting finale for this festival. I can't even look at you, bro. Gooner Gamesh. I will not permit any outsiders to interfere. You, mongrel. If you plan to fight Kotomine, be gone. He awaits you at the altar. Alright, man. Kotomine is waiting. Yeah, we've seen this. Oh, did not see this. I glance at Saber. She gives a slight nod, her eyes still on Gilgamesh. As I leave, I feel her wishing me luck. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I turn around. My opponent is elsewhere. Behind me, I hear the sound of their deadly battle beginning. The large lake, now defiled by the mud. We've seen this on the way to our deaths. He was the king of the Uruk like 5,500 years ago. I actually don't know much about Gilgamesh. Actually, the one fact I know about him before playing this game is that he is the star of the world's oldest story. I had no idea the type of guy he was. One thing that was funny though was that he's like, oh yeah, immortality, I gave that to a snake, but then I go on Wikipedia and it's like, turned out the snake stole it from him. So he's a bitch. Well, he's like one of the greatest kings of all time, but he's, my god, incredibly arrogant. EX Noble Phantasm, but now that Saber has her 3, still says it's a C, but I think Saber has a really good chance. I think Gilgamesh, like, he is all that, but you know, he's not all that. I think Saber is about to solo. Red phosphorescence spread out before me. It is a sea of dark, murky tar. Yeah, this shit was fucked up, man. This shit was fucked up. A hollow chasm yawns in midair, the body of a young girl floating near in offering. We gonna save her. I'm not sure how alive she is, but we gonna save her. I know she's just like the Grail, but we gonna save her. Gilgamesh's sword. Oh fuck, yeah, that Iya. That scene. Well, what the fuck, where is it? Golden, wait. Oh, Noble Phantasm. The thing is, I did read this and it did scare me, but at the end, it is a sword with the power to sever the world, which makes it equal to, or even more powerful than Saber's Excalibur. So, you know, it's only slightly more powerful than the Excalibur, right? And that difference could be made up with some out-of-the-box thinking from Saber. I'm talking like I'm the human resources department or something. But I'm saying Saber she can get it done. She can definitely do it. Kato Mine. I've been trying to remain calm all this time, but that sight drives me over the edge. I stop and glare at the enemy. Welcome, Shiro Emiya, the final surviving master. The ends of his lips curl up into a smile, and he spreads his arms in greeting. You one fucked up son of a bitch. Our final battle will be fought here. This will be the summoning altar in this Holy Grail war. I just realized this track is like the menu track. It's the track for the main menu, but I guess it's like Trap Beats version. It's the serious version. Put down Ilya. I'll thrash you after that. We're about 10 meters apart. Okay, please do not embarrass ourselves like the last time, alright? Don't trip. As soon as I take another step, the battle will begin. I don't know what kind of mage Katomine is, but he likely uses projectile weapons like Tosaka. So just dodge, right? On the other hand, my only option is to get close and punch him in the face. Even with Tosaka's dagger concealed behind me, I still need to get close. Once the battle starts, my only option is to rush him and stab him in the chest. But before that, I need to do something about Ilya. Hey, did you hear me? I told you to put Ilya down. What kind of scum are you, taking pleasure in tormenting a child like her? Oh, I heard you, but I cannot do as you ask. The Holy Grail has appeared, but its hollow is still unstable. As the point of contact with the Holy Grail, I need her to endure for as long as her life lasts, or else my wish will not be granted. Bro's wish is to become like P. Diddy. As long as her life lasts, then Ilya's still alive. If you have no intention of bringing her down, I'll have to make you. I'm going to stop your wish. This dark mud, right here, right now. Ah, I see. Do you believe this is my wish? I have to hand it to Kiritsugu. His son has such a keen sense of things. What a shock. 2 generations of Emiyas, completely mistaken. What? I did not create this mud. You created the mud, bro. Oh, never mind. This is the power flowing from the Holy Grail itself. Though it should normally be colorless, it should be omnipotent. Colorless mud. No mere human could dye it black. This Holy Grail has always been like this. The moment it is opened up, it will pour from the Grail without end, causing an unimaginable catastrophe. This is the Holy Grail's true form, so we gotta destroy this. It's filled with all manners of malignancy, with things that curse the world and mankind indiscriminately. How did it get like this? No one can control such a thing. This ain't the cup of Jesus, bro. What is he talking about? If that's true, he did not become a master because he had a wish to fulfill, but instead just so he could open this thing? Katomine, what is your wish? The music just stopped. I grind my teeth and glare at him. He smiles wider. This is the lamest dude on this earth, bro. For fun, I suppose. It's such a simple answer. What? This is my favorite track in the game. Is that not clear? Alright, let's take for instance music. Why do you feel pleasure from music? Sure. Okay, we about to have a conversation. That's pretty fucking cool. What? What the hell? How about books? Why do you think stories draw people in? Why? I've never thought about that sort of thing before. Indeed, there is little call to consider such things. Various forms of entertainment, things that please humans, they are all enjoyable because they were created by humans. Listen, all creation springs from humans, from their own capabilities. That means the most enjoyable, pleasurable things, whoa, are humans themselves. Humans, particularly in extremists, are the greatest source. Okay, this dude has to go. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. By comparison, entertainment humans create is but a pale shadow. Oh yes, music and books, music and stories, love, hate, trust, betrayal, morality, immorality, illusion, and truth. These are no more than impurities. Such things are second-rate as entertainment goes, hardly worthy of consideration. I want humans themselves to be my entertainment. None of the rest interests me. And thus, such excess and extravagance must be trimmed away. You are familiar with the notion of one's life flashing before one's eyes, yes? It is precisely that. The only moment a human has any value is when they are on the brink of death. All their lives are spent building up momentum until they finally jump and reach for the skies. In that moment, they are dazzling, and it is that moment I desire most. That is what you have always sought. As you all feed on peace, I live by consuming the star's light. Seeing the priest give such a sermon, his arms spread wide, is so strange to say the least. A chill runs down my back, but not from what he said. Seeing him like that, talking about human beings and seeming somehow sacred, is what giving me chills. So you're saying, yes, the fire 10 years ago, not bad. A little small and scary, but it still gave me a rush of exhilaration I've never before experienced. This is why Kiritsugu shot you in the face, bro. And so, that is all I seek. The kind of hell that causes souls to burst, allowing humans to shine their brightest. Do you not want to bear witness to such a glorious sight, Shirou Emiya? He low-key be making sense though. What do you think? Do you not agree that the dying, agonized shrieks of humans wallowing in their regret fill your breast with the most indescribable pleasure? No, bro. No one is with you on this. You... Bullshit. That day. How could he ever describe the hell of that day like that? So, you finally understand. Warped as though it may be, there is no one in this world who loves humans more than I. And so, there is no one more worthy of the Holy Grail than I. The priest smiles. But I gotta get some more tea. I'll be right back. Oh my god. This guy is so fucked up. But doing his... doing his deep voice is like straining my throat. Pause. Is he saying that he thinks all those people dying helplessly was a wonderful, beautiful thing? Oh, I understand, alright. I focus on my feet. Every muscle in my legs tenses, ready to break into a sprint and trip. I understand that you deserve to die. Wow. I surge forward as fast as I can. He's a little less than 10 meters away. If I just head straight at him, I can... I throw myself sideways. I want to just kill him, but my instincts kick in, saving me from death. I go tumbling across the ground, scrambling to look up. That was... What the f... I glance back at where I'd just been running. The ground is on fire. The dark mud spreading over the lake is steaming. It's like a dark carpet, yeah. The mud coils and lunges at me, snapping like a whip. It leaves a searing welt on the ground. Okay, we've seen all this before we unceremoniously die. Yes, yep. How do we beat this if we are now without the sheath? Maybe this time he's actually gonna come up with something. And it's not the only one. Oh? Are you ready to face me? Good. I am pleased. Had you just walked away, I would have had no way to kill you. But if you desire to fight, I have no issue. I am, after all, a humble... Okay, yeah, I remember that line. He's probably remembering what happened with Lancer. Wait, do you even hear yourself? I don't think that quite fits for a guy who has no problem attacking someone while their back's turned. He's probably remembering what happened with Lancer when I say that. Kotomine laughs, as if impressed. Ah, yes. I got rather fed up with you at that point. We needn't put this off any longer. That shit was fucked up, and he's like remembering it like it's the good old days. To be honest, Shiro Emiya, I had hopes for you. On the night Rin brought you to the church, I even felt the hand of fate at work. You have no idea the joy I felt when I learned you were Kiritsugu's son, and so like him as well. 10 years ago, I didn't get my wish. I never expected a chance to get my revenge on Kuretsugu like this. You obviously have no chance of winning. Degapping our experience is yucky. He just dies rip. Wait. The priest raises his hands. He stares at the heavens like a conductor leading an orchestra. Yes, and then you will be able to reach me. The serpent surged forward. Oh my, okay. What the fuck? Sparks fly in all directions. The Golden Knight steps back, evading a series of savage attacks executed with astonishing skill. I like seeing all those swords, bro. Each of these swords is one that Saber evaded, right? So Saber's got the handle of this. The Golden Knight steps back, evading a series of savage attacks executed with astonishing skill. She must have seen it as an opening. Here we go. Saber twists away from a short sword fired at her and takes a step towards her enemy. Yeah. Her shout tears through space. Her sword strikes like a comet. She presses the attack on the Golden Knight. He stumbles backwards, so Gilgamesh is a fraud, overwhelmed by her skill and ferocity. Gilgamesh is a fraud, bro. This shit is too easy. Her sword dances. So titanic is the strength behind her every blow, each could shatter boulders, smash down the walls of even the most impregnable fortress, and yet... He's just spamming swords, bro. The myriad deadly weapons appearing from behind her enemy turn aside every strike. He is so lame. So annoying. Gilgamesh slips back from the onslaught, another sword in his hand. He wants to be Archer so badly. Oh, he wants to be Rin's Archer so badly. It's easy enough for her to repel his strikes, but she can't meet his attacks directly. Each of the enemy's weapons has abilities she simply does not know. Being struck by a weapon and not knowing what it might do is suicide. Just dodge off. Saber steps away from her cornered enemy to compose herself. Gilgamesh, on the other hand, is not at all troubled and picks himself up. You are nothing if not persistent, woman. Can you not see how futile this all is? Gilgamesh shows no sign of fatigue. Oh fuck. To him, this battle is merely a bit of entertainment. He can't very well feel nervous or tired when he knows with perfect certainty that he will win. It is another matter entirely for Saber. She knows that her only shot at victory is now, before her enemy starts taking this seriously. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. She needs to defeat Gilgamesh before... Oh, this is him without Ea. Okay. Okay, or she will lose. And so, even knowing that it may be impossible, she does not relent in her onslaught, giving no thought to her own stamina. This isn't the first time she's cornered her enemy, or the second, but she's never been able to break through his wall of noble phantasms. He a fraud. Do you intend to keep going? It is all fine and good to be loyal to your lord, but surely even that has its limits. Kotomine must have killed the mongrel by now. You have no reason to keep fighting. My master is still alive. Shiro will not fall to a master like that man. It's only a matter of time. You do not know the true nature of the Holy Grail. Even I have trouble handling that thing. That boy won't last a minute against it. You have no hope of besting me, just as the child has no hope of besting Kotomine. You have mistaken your roles. Were you facing the Holy Grail now? What? The battle would have been yours. There is no amusement in the Golden Knight's eye. Are you for real saying Shiro can survive more than a millisecond against you? He's serious. But that's wrong, right? To Saber, the choice itself was a mistake. Nonsense. This was the correct choice. You will no more defeat me than that corpse of a man will defeat Shiro. How the mighty king of heroes has fallen, hoping for what has yet to take place. He does look pretty cool for like a super psycho goon. Oh, so you still have strength enough for such impudence, do you? The air around Gilgamesh twists and distorts. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. More and more noble phantasms appear behind him. That's all he can do. Here he comes. She adjusts her grip on her sacred sword. In truth, there is a way. There's only one way to defeat that Golden Knight. But don't say it makes you disappear. But in order to do so, for her plan to succeed, certain conditions must be met. Even if she takes out Iya, he will still be able to defend against her attack if he has any energy left. She would also have to take Iya's attack head on, again to be sure whether it's even possible to defeat. Take another strike from Iya? That's preposterous. Even with my sheath's return, I could not possibly survive that attack. But there is no other way to win. It is just a matter of how to spin that thin thread of hope into real victory. Normally, her intuition would show her the best route, and she— don't tell me this— we about to die? No. No. What the fuck? The chapter is called Fate Stay Night. Okay, now we good, right? And she would act in accordance with what she sees. But that intuition is no help now. Perhaps her chances for victory are so slim that her intuition cannot show her the past. No way. We good. We good. We definitely good. We definitely good. But she still has to fight. She has to keep fighting for Shiro, who surrendered his own defense by returning the sheath to her. She cannot let this man defeat her. Nah, yes, Saber's got this. It appears that to convince you, I must confront you with absolute defeat. Even more, bro, that's all this guy can do, bro. Yo, what's he gonna do next? And it's always just more weapons. Alright, I would spam that move too if I had. Every single one aims towards Saber, moving without Gilgamesh even touching them. Before, only the hilts were visible, but now the blades emerge, awaiting their master's command. This is the way knights should fight. Gilgamesh was never a swordsman. His many noble phantasms are deployed within time and space and become bullets under their master's command. I want to see Rin's archer fight this guy. This is why he is an archer. He is the strongest in that regard. Whatever. Dodge these if you can. If you're lucky, they'll only impale your limbs. With a single command, a rain of swords descends on her with godlike speed. Each of them possesses its own special, fatal power. She evades every single one as if gracefully slipping between falling leaves. A sword from the front, a spear from the left, polearms from above and below, a three-pronged sword sweeping at her in an arc, A hammer larger even than her streaks. A hammer larger even than her streaks towards her like a meteor. She blocks, parries, dodges, then twists away from the final attack. It's too easy for my goat. It's too easy. Ha, ha. Saber's breathing is labored, and she struggles to regain her ground after being put on the back foot. At that moment, don't tell me more swords! She sees something behind her enemy. Behind Gilgamesh, 47 noble phantasms are already deployed, all at the ready. This guy needs to get a life, bro. She leaps with all her might, as if to prevent her from escaping. Maybe he'll run out, right? The king's treasury, surely that doesn't mean duplicate swords. Maybe he'll run out, right? As if to prevent her from escaping, a flurry of noble phantasms race towards her, tearing up the earth. Oh, fuck. A torrent of noble phantasms slam into the ground, one after another. Oh. Her armor is shattered, her gauntlet is split open, and even her greaves are... How did she count so far? I was gonna say, a couple times... Wait, the first time Gilgamesh showed up as well. I think she has like observation haki or some shit. Her armor is shattered, her gauntlet is split... Oh, yeah. Saber manages to avoid sustaining any fatal wounds. But in that moment, she sees something even worse. More swords. Beyond the reign of noble phantasms are more noble phantasms. As if to finish off his exhausted prey. Oh. The king of heroes draws his favorite sword. He's out of swords. 1,000,000%. He's got no swords left. He's pulling out the Iya. It's his last trick. Iya. We good. We good. Saber lets gravity carry her back to the ground. Okay, so she slams to the floor. She lands hard and immediately pours magical energy into her sword. He's never out of sword? That's bullshit. That's so fucking bullshit. That's so goddamn bullshit. Okay, still winnable. Still winnable. But she isn't sure she can make it in time. Oh my god, you are so beautiful. The wind howls. The blade of light emerges. And she raises her sword without waiting for the wind to finish unraveling. My god. Oh shit. If he didn't have his ego, he would solo everyone instantly. Yeah, cause for such an overpowerful ability, he never actually, like, straight up when he was in the basement with Lancer, like, if he just at every second fucking spams that shit, when he showed up and killed Castor, I was so goddamn happy. I was like, yo, maybe this guy's pretty cool, you know, but no, he's an asshole. And yeah, if he would have just spammed that move, oh my god, bro, that would be so goddamn annoying. X. She doesn't bother deflecting the rain of noble... Whoa, okay. She's gonna tank it. She simply swings her sacred sword with all her might and all the swiftness she can muster. No one is... What is an Enuma Elish, bro? Worst name ever. Oh fuck, she's too late. Gilgamesh sweeps his other noble phantasms aside and swings Iya. Okay, we cut back to the fucking mud fight. Okay, fuck. Good. I try to kick away the mud clinging to my ankles. My clothes are burnt. Yeah, I saw this. I jump away from the lunging tentacle. I can't feel my mud coated. Everything's mud coated. Yep. I'm not moaning anymore. Pause. I check my body while I roll. Ankle. Okay. Yep. We saw this. We saw this before something happened. I hear a splash. The scent of burning earth wakes my dizzy head, and I push myself back up to my feet. I think this is literally where we died. A burning sensation sears its way down my back. Huh? The hell? Don't tell me we dying again, bro. Don't tell me. I shake it off and jump to the closest clear ground. The mud's pursuit relents. I can no longer see any of the black mud that surrounded me. I bite my lip. Please, I dodged and ran all over the place. But in the end, I'm right back here. I calm my breathing and look up at him to at least show he hasn't broken my spirit. Kotomine has not moved at all. He is a bitch. He's just watching me running around. No matter how many deep breaths I take, my heart won't stop pounding. It's warning me that it's at its limit. We saw this. I swear we died a second later. Oh, I'll just have to project Saber's sword again. It should be able to cut through the black mud and give me a chance to rush Kotomine. Are we? Is that all? If you've given up, say so. You're such a bitch. The moment he speaks, huh? Oh my god, a tidal wave of mud crashes over. Are we actually dead? I look up just in time to dodge. The mud itself isn't bad. It's slow compared to Saber's strike. Oh yeah. Yep, a lot of tentacles. A lot of tentacles and mud. No time to rest. Dude. Oh fuck, dude. Running? How the fuck do we beat this? If I'm going to have any chance of getting near him, I have to do something about this mud. Ow. If you make me choose, I'm probably gonna pick wrong. Gah. I can't believe it. I picked now of all times to trip. That's why he's my GOAT. That's why he's my GOAT, bro. Kotomine stares down at me as if I were a piece of trash. He points a finger at what the? Get up. Okay, for real. This shit all happened and I thought we were about to have like a triumphant moment where we get up and like one-shot him. That shit did not happen at all. It's just, don't tell me this is a replay. What? Okay, right leg entirely. Oh! This ends here. I expected this to be more entertaining, but you are Kiritsugu's son. What a disappointment you turned out to be. What? I actually have no idea if I'm gonna die or not. In other games, usually it's pretty fucking obvious, but in this case, I'm truly between life and death. I have no idea what the fuck's about to happen. I look up. I'm still conscious. My wrists and neck are bound in chains of mud, but I can still feel my body. So he's about to do some really kinky shit to me. Why don't you finish me off? Pause. Soon. But that would be in poor taste. You are Kiritsugu's shadow, so the debt he owes me from 10 years ago will be repaid with your death. My skin burns where the mud touches it. It feels like acid is seeping from my pores. I grit my teeth, trying to endure the pain, and check my right leg. And it's okay now? It's completely black. I can't feel it, and it won't move. I need to either get this mud out of me, or pour magical energies through the affected areas to push out the coagulated blood. Either way, the moment I try to move my right leg, I'll probably tear off every muscle in it. Oh my god. Fine, I don't care. But why do you hate Kiritsugu so much? Did him destroying the Holy Grail get to you that much? If we can get him to like have a conversation, we might be good. I hate this sprite so much. I used to think he was like actually, you know, a weird guy, possibly even a good guy. Oh, it's nothing serious. My hatred stems from our kinship. Everything he did struck a nerve. It's not unlike your feelings of disgust for me. What? Cut the crap. Don't you dare say that Kiritsugu and you are similar. I see. I suppose saying that would enrage you. Yes. He was such a virtuous man, letting someone like me go. Even after I caused that great fire, he only bothered to defeat me, not kill me. And now you know what a mistake that was. If only Kiritsugu had killed me, these orphans would be living peaceful lives as we speak. You know there's no retort to that. I find it unpalatable. He's trying to be the good guy now. Did she win Jesse? What does that mean? Did she win Jesse? Did Saber win? Not yet. She will. It's looking tough, but yo, she will. As ruthless as a mage as him showing compassion and helping his enemy, I find it offensive. You a bitch. That's Dari again. Saber told me before that Kiritsugu was a first-class mage, and he would do anything to accomplish his goals, but that was not his mistake. His mistake was thinking that the war would end with the destruction of the Holy Grail. He never told you, oh. I think did he win? Jesse, did she win? I get you. He never told you anything because, in his foolish optimism, he believed the Holy Grail War had ended, and his life came to an end as the curse ate away. Bro, what? What a fool he was. He cursed himself and let me go, then died. Oh, shit. He believed he accomplished something. He believed he ended the Holy Grail War. Deluded fool. Why, you... Hold on. Does that mean Kiritsugu died because of Kotomine? What did the peaceful face he had on the night of his death mean? I would like to find out. Oh yes. Let me ask you one last thing. Tell me of Kiritsugu's final moments. Did he pass on something to you, his son? Did he croak satisfactorily? The utter crit. Now I've run out of words to call this guy. He accomplished nothing at all, and simply put all the responsibility on you. I bet his death was absolutely comical. Shut the fuck up! I kick at the ground. I force my leg to move, flooding it with magical energy. Yeah. Muscles tear, but I ignore it as I lunge forward on all fours like a wild animal. Okay, he's my goat. Good. There's the ferocity I expected. Kotomine holds his hand over the waterfall behind him. I'm just thinking about Breaking Bad now, dude. I don't know what he's thinking. That cascade of mud is a curse so dense it can be seen. It would be fair to call it a mass of magical energy meant only to destroy people. There's no room to modify it, to change its shape. Anyone who touches that mud will be contaminated by its potent curse and then dissolve as if the stuff were digesting them. Which means... What the fuck? It kills anyone who touches it, dissolves the people, and then the pain and fear fuels it even more. Okay. Whoever touches that stuff will die. Any who touch it will die unless they can get the mud out of themselves. Even so, the priest sticks his hand into the waterfall smiling. So what the fuck is up with this guy? It's time for your reward. You shall die in the same manner as Kiritsugu. He fills his hand with darkness. I know instinctively that this will be different than before. A flash of light. Oh. A flash of light illuminates the world. The moment I realize it's the light of Saber's noble phantasm. What the fuck you talking about? What did he just say? On the mind. The priest's words plunged the world into darkness. She'd been blinded by light a moment ago, but now she's causing the darkness. Alright, chat. I'm going to end the stream here. I know we are at the climax, but it's 2 a.m. I gotta go to bed. This is probably the best place to leave off compared to all the other places. This is the start of a new scene. If I don't stop here, I'm probably gonna play for like another bite. I need sleep. Fuck, this is literally in the middle of the battle. I will be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get up early. I really got nothing going on right now. School's out. Still have trouble getting out of bed. I'm not exactly a SHIROU level hero if I have trouble getting out of bed early. SHIROU had to go through so much, and my enemy is a comfortable bed. Oh, thank you for your time, Crowmogger the Second. Thank you for joining the stream, and to all the rest of our millions of viewers. I want to thank you all too. I don't really have a sign off. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here, so I don't know what time zone you guys are in. Wherever you guys are, whenever you guys are, peace and have a good one. I will be back on stream. We will be finishing this game soon, and I might sound like a crazy person, but I want to play the other battles on stream too. I might have to take the entirety of tomorrow off just to rest my voice. Because Katomine, I need to watch the VOD after this and hear what I sound like, because that'll be interesting. But yeah, thank you for your time, and we will be back. So have a good one, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between and without. Have a good one, beings.